morning, Singapore, and welcome to the biggest and best breakfast show in the world, especially when we have her in the studio. It's Dr. Geraldine Tan from the therapy room.
I'm back again.
Yes, every week for the whole of July.
Yay!
Good morning, Dr. Jerry.
Therapy Tuesday. You know when you used to come in more often, like every week, you used to do check-ins with us.
Yes.
You used to do it every quarterly. We
Yes.
haven't had a check-in for a really long time.
Not had. I was thinking about it. I kind of felt that you wanted
Oh,
it.
thank you.
But we are going to do something very experiential. I'm so glad that I'm doing it because the boys are a bit distracted today.
I don't like that. I don't like the whole check-in and stuff like that. It feels like a
Right?
checkup.
Oh,
Oh, it kind of is. It's a mental checkup, right? Emotional checkup.
I feel like it's
Yeah,
a test. I'm about to be tested.
You're not,
no.
you're not.
He's-
Today
Under
is-
pressure.
He's already anxious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
So-
like tests. So.
No. It's not a test. We're going to take all of us through something very experiential, very hands-on. But we're going to do a review because
Oh
it's
my God, it
half
sounds even more like a test now.
Ayo. It's half a year gone already, and we've carried many things with us,
Yeah.
right? So it's okay. Review sounds bad, check up sounds
Exam.
bad.
How
I'm
about
like,
saying that? It's an
An exam.
exam.
Oh, thanks, Angel.
let's examine our body. That's even worse, right? Okay, no. So we want to try and see what we want to let go of. Okay?
Oh.
Yeah. But I was very intrigued. I actually want to start with this, right? Because I did put the title as letting burdens go or letting, go of your burden, right? And Tim says, letting go of burdens sound like letting go of your divorce or something.
But it's true, what?
To many people, their spouse, especially if their marriage is not going well, having a marriage can feel a little bit like a burden.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
So you must let it go, then you'll feel better. Be it the husband or the wife lah.
Okay.
But of course, we're not encouraging.
No.
It's just that since you said burden, sometimes this can be a real burden.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Every day you wake up, you're unhappy.
That's
even
true.
if it's
There
not,
are people like
even
that,
if it's
yeah.
not a marriage, maybe it's a long-term toxic relationship, and you've been dating a deadbeat for a very long time. Time to let him go.
Who's been beating you up every day?
No, it happens. It does happen. There's
Yeah.
somebody listening in might be living that life, which is very sad.
It could be, but we're not talking about that sort of
Okay.
issues.
Cheh.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So we're going to go for something lighter. We want to look at emotional burdens. We want to look at maybe words somebody said or something that is done onto you. That you it's manageable in this session.
It's very timely.
We'll let you lead. We'll let you lead.
But you know what? It's very timely because today is Global Forgiveness Day as well.
Wow.
So it's very,
So
very
you must go to
timely.
church or what?
Well, letting go also is forgiveness, right?
That is true.
Yeah.
She doesn't go to church.
Oh,
I haven't gone in a long time.
Okay, so to represent our burdens or the load, okay,
Lao
I want-
Po Ping you brought today.
what a pow. What is
it's not
that?
a
It's
lao
Play-Doh.
po ping.
No, it's- what is it? It's a rock.
Stone. It's
Can
a
you show
little
every,
stone.
Yeah. Yeah, we can see it.
It looks
Oh
like
my
a pow.
God.
Really looks like
Speaking
a power.
of church, it looks like the Eucharist.
Man, I don't know how you've been...
Okay. I tell you what. Let's go on the Big Show TV right now, okay? And then
Yes,
we can
yes.
show everybody more of your Lao Po Ping.
It's not- okay, so I want all of us to think, and those on that are live with us on air also, on YouTube also. Please think of something.
Oh, Belgium just scored.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Was that offside? No, I think they scored.
Yeah, 1-0. Okay,
1-0 to Belgium. Boo.
All right, rocks.
Yes. So think of, on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe about 4, 5, 6, that level of weight in your heart. Okay.
So we can't pick from 1 to 10. We have to pick 4, 5, or 6. Is that what you're saying?
I want us to go with something that we can tie up very quickly during this hour.
Okay.
Otherwise,
Take too long.
No. Then you have more unfinished business, as we call it.
Why are you putting
5.
words in Jerry's mouth? Let her talk. Lah.
She wanted to quicken it up. Okay, 5.
Okay, no. You don't have to tell me the number. You
Oh.
you have to think of the issue. Think of that burden. It could be something done onto you. It could be, somebody said something to you. It could be something that has been weighing in your heart, and it's very uncomfortable.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, Todd,
Do you
I'm a
have-
bit distracted because, this looks like Kong Bao. sorry.
Do
It
you
really
want to
does.
change?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Sure. It's okay. You
Okay.
don't have to share it unless you want to share it.
Okay. What,
do you
share?
do you want to share? You don't need to
Share
share.
the actual thing?
Yes,
or-
yes.
As in how heavy is your
Oh,
heart?
how heavy? Yeah, I said 5.
5.
I
Okay.
said 5.
Now, as in now. My heart was like 8. Like,
Okay, okay.
like sometime last year.
Yeah.
But now it's like 1.
Oh, okay.
She
So you
said only pick
find
4, 5, or 6.
something
Oh, then
that
1 is like
weighing
super
in
good again.
your heart. Yeah. 1 is good.
1 is very good.
So
Okay, maybe 2.
something- This one doesn't
Okay.
follow
Keep children, yeah.
4 to 6. 6
Okay,
for me.
lah.
6.
Then-
I will say
okay, then
6.
four.
Okay.
6. Okay.
Now,
That's the case.
I want you to think, where is it on, stuck in your body?
The weight?
Yes.
Where we feel the weight.
Where do you feel the weight? And then I want you to put the stone in the back. I will tell you what to do in a bit.
Okay. So this 4, right?
You need to
the
know where.
stone, where? Okay, where?
Yeah.
I thought we
Where?
said that it's got to be in the heart, right? No.
No, it doesn't have to be in the heart.
Or it could be the mind.
I feel it in my chest.
Okay.
I feel it in my chest.
I
Not
don't know
necessarily
how
heart.
Is it
but
because
in
you've
my
been
chest.
coughing a lot?
No.
Okay.
You what?
So I want you to try and see, and maybe
Put it in my shirt? Is that what you
I was
wanted to
gonna do that.
Then you have
but
one
no,
one
When
big
extra-
boob and one small boob.
She'll have 3.
3 boobs.
No, they should. Yeah. Do you want this rubber band or this rubber
It doesn't matter. Whatever. I have this.
Okay.
Why? To tie the thing? Ah?
Yeah.
I can tie
So
that.
I will demonstrate first. Most of the time, when I have a burden, it lands here.
On your head,
Yeah,
right?
it lands on my head. And we're going to keep that burden there for the entirety of the session.
Oh.
Oh, thank goodness mine is not up here.
Do you have a flat head? Because if you have a flat head, this
It's
will balance.
easy, yeah.
No,
easier.
but only she
Hey,
feels it
you're
here.
telling me that
But not all of us, right? As in, I don't
No.
feel it here.
I can put it here, there.
Okay.
Okay.
I can put it in my shirt there.
Right.
Okay, where do
Okay.
you all feel it though?
So
Mine is right
Shoulders?
here.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
tie
I
it
can't,
to
I
his...
can't put
you
it.
can't put it
Yeah.
there. So maybe what you do is you tie it on your hand, okay?
So you can
Oh.
feel
Why
it.
is it in your hand?
It's just to represent.
Okay.
Just
Because I can't put it on my forehead, bro.
Everything has to be spelled out.
Okay,
Where's yours?
Take whichever rubber band, and then Glenn
Oh,
also.
can't.
Yeah, I think mine is like in. Yeah, if anything, it's always like in my heart.
Yeah. Maybe attach it to your lanyard. Is there a way to,
Oh,
to
yes.
hang it on your
Yeah,
lanyard?
not,
use the rubber band.
To tie it to your lanyard,
Ah,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Shalini, you wanna
That's
try?
possible.
Okay. All right. Got it.
So why we are doing this is many people tend to hold on to different thoughts. And they keep thinking about it. That's what we call ruminations.
Okay.
So it just goes round and round and round, and they feel very miserable. They feel very depressive. Not quite depression. So I want to make that distinction for us, because many people think only if I have depression or anxiety that I should go to a psychologist or a counselor. Not true, because sometimes we need to unstuck certain things inside that is just going round in our minds. Yeah. So I also want us to pay attention to where we carry our weight, because sometimes it does feel we feel fatigued without realizing why we feel fatigued. Okay. So now we have it, and we have it different parts. It's a bit difficult for me to balance the entire thing on my head, but we get the point. Okay, so what makes letting go difficult?
Change. Like that things are going to change.
Things are going to change.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're holding on to it on your chest.
Yeah, because
But
it won't stay in my shirt.
But it won't stay on your shirt. But if you found a way to keep it there, sometimes we forget that there is a stone there. Right?
Because you learn
if
to
it
live
doesn't-
with that weight,
yeah,
right?
if it doesn't restrict us too much, but it doesn't mean that there's no burdens there. Right? Or if let's say you're holding it, it restricts you, but you work around it. Yeah, and we think that we can deal with it. What? Just suck it up, deal
Live with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
live with it, and then work around it. Right? And we don't realize it. Sometimes we think that if we let it go, will I be the same again? Will it be okay to let it go? Because sometimes we're unsure, because it is something that has happened that maybe, it's supposed to happen. We think it's supposed to happen, right? And letting go is wrong.
And you forget who you were before the burden.
Maybe.
This is many people overthinking, that's why.
No, I don't think so. I mean,
Overthinking, too
could
much
be.
of a conscience, lack of confidence. Boom.
No, and I feel exactly what Glenn just said, right? Because, hey, if there is ever an overthinker in this team, it is me, all right?
No,
I
it's
overthink about
Angel.
a lot of things,
Yes.
things which haven't even happened yet.
Yes.
Okay, so a big part of my stress is ruminating over things which have yet to happen, all right?
Okay.
Because I'm the sort of
Okay.
person where
Okay,
I would
that's true,
rather
that's true.
Yeah.
think and be prepared for all sorts of possible scenarios, right? Scenarios which may not even come to pass.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right? And I spend a lot of time getting tired over
From that
living
thinking.
Yeah.
all these things which have yet to happen.
Correct. 98% of the time, whatever you're thinking of will not
Yes.
be happening.
Okay.
And he's worrying
So-
about things that he can't even have control over.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
Yep. So that is anxiety. So depressiveness is, thinking about things that have passed. You cannot change those.
Yeah.
Anxiety is thinking about those that have yet to happen.
Okay.
You cannot control those. Yeah. So what happens with, emotional burdens that happen is that sometimes we assume because it happened and we want to protect ourselves. So we think, we assume we need to keep on remembering so that we have to protect ourselves. Because if we let it go, then can we actually remember
Yeah.
to protect
You'd be
ourselves?
vulnerable.
Yeah.
That's the assumption, but without realizing that this is weighing us down.
I think I'll just hold it in my hand. It's stretching my shirt. So then at the end, you're going to let go of that burden,
Of
right?
course,
'Cause
of course.
That's why they're saying, right, when the burden is lifted, all of a sudden you feel so light, right? But if you keep it there, you live with it for a while.
Dr. Jerry, do you think perhaps a lot of times people don't really want to think? Because, I mean, one of the terms that in your notes was, are you letting go or is it avoidance, right?
Yes.
And
yes.
I think, for a lot of people, maybe, older generation, right? They try to avoid or they don't want to let go because they discount their problems and their trauma because in their mind they're like, maybe it really isn't such a big deal. Why think about this problem? Everybody else has got problems. You know what I mean? Don't I have bigger problems to worry about? And that's why we never deal with these problems, which over the years actually add up and are bigger issues than what we give them credit for.
Is that the getting used to? Like you're
It's
saying,
the
getting used to living with
it's
it.
minimizing it. Yeah. And then we normalize it because we're holding it. Most of us are holding it now. And then we're like,
I put it down already.
No, I don't feel it
It's like,
after
you
a
know-
while.
you don't feel it after a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
right?
But you're actually holding it.
Yeah.
No, I know, but
So I'm
that's
like, this is a damn burden to me, so I'm putting it down already.
that's her point.
So for me, I've started resting my
Yes,
elbow.
same.
I found a way to work around
Yes,
it.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
found a coping mechanism.
Yeah.
So it continues to be there without us realizing it and obscuring some function. So now this hand
right
is
hand.
rendered useless.
Jerry, hold my burden for me.
No, but it's a good point.
We can't pass it on, can we?
You
Can?
can't pass it on, but then what he's
shouldn't.
doing is he's trying to throw the burden to somebody.
So that's something we shouldn't do, right? But passing our burdens on to other people.
It's difficult because it still stays with you. So although I represent it with the stone today, the emotional burden is louder. It is more stuck in your body than you realize.
But if you
it.
train yourself not to have a conscience, then you're
No.
good.
I don't think
That's a
anyone
different
doesn't have a
personality.
conscience.
This one
It's
I'm
a
a bit
psychopath.
scared, you know?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
And coping with your burden could also involve distractions, right? You find different, dopamine hits or distractions through other
Absolutely.
people or other things, not to get rid of your burden, but just to distract you so you're not thinking of your burden.
So that's the avoidance part of it. There's usually sometimes of risky behavior, impulsive behavior. You're not actually dealing with it, so you don't deal with the problem. That's avoidance. You actually run away from the problem.
Basically, you hold on to it, putting it here. It's so, it's like I'm looking for a place, but like I can put it in my pocket.
Yeah, but you
can.
won't. You
It's
can.
still on
You'll
me.
feel it. You'll feel it as well.
I put it in my pants. Let me feel it.
You,
You
Your
can put it in
pants are
your,
so tight, you got no space, bro.
put it in your back
In my-
pocket.
in
You'll
my
be
brief.
sitting. You'll be sitting on it.
Okay, I put it in my
Okay.
pocket. Oh, I actually still feel it. though.
Okay, so that's your burden.
Yeah. Uncomfortable.
Yeah. So avoidance, there's no growth. There's no progress and there's no, movement. Okay, because it's stuck. But then if you're letting go, it involves the process of, when we say acceptance, there is progress, there is growth. Because whatever that is affecting you, there is a challenge that we can take away and that we can learn from. So that's a process of letting go. So it's not just forgiving the other person. Oh, talking about forgiving. A lot of people assume that forgiving means that I'm weak. The other person has hurt me. So I need to take revenge. I need to get back at the other person. I need to show that I'm the stronger person. Yeah. But actually, forgiving needs more courage, more, energy, more effort. So you're the bigger person.
Maybe you
And
just do it.
forgiving is healing for yourself, not so much that you want to heal for the other person, because
It's for us.
a lot of the time
Yes.
you're carrying it, the other person doesn't even
Correct.
get
No
care,
idea if a
right?
person hurts you, you hurt the person back.
No.
And then everything is cool.
No,
It's
that's not true,
you hurt
though.
me once, I hurt you once back, and then okay.
An
eye
eye
for an eye
makes the whole world blind. But my point is, supposing you're not upset with somebody else for hurting you. Maybe you have trouble forgiving yourself for mistakes that you've made in the past.
It's still your
Yes.
burden to bear.
And once
Yeah.
again, tying back to what you said earlier on, sometimes maybe the reason we don't want to forgive ourselves is because we don't want to make it seem like it's okay. We want to hang on to that as a constant reminder that we don't make those mistakes again.
But then you cannot move forward with yourself. You cannot let go of the past to move forward into the future because it still takes up space.
And it's weighing you down.
It's so when we say weighing you down, what does it mean? It blocks a lot of different pathways for yourself. It blocks a lot of different maybe ways that you would want to liberate yourself to try, and you dare not try because you think that it is wrong and you think you will continue to be wrong. Yeah.
So you're afraid of making that change.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and it's not just being happy all the time, being a sunshine all the time. No, that's not the point. It's really looking at it and then allowing yourself to recognize whether the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah. Okay.
He doesn't relate
No,
to it. Oh.
because I know all my there's no condemnation now. All my sins are forgiven right? Because I'm a believer. So, which is why
But that's because
I'm clear.
That's because you
healed
love
on his
yourself,
own.
bro.
And he's healed himself. Like, it took a while, but
Well-
he's healed himself.
No, there are a lot of people who do not love themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And this could be a reason. It could be a chicken and egg. Do you need
Yeah.
to love yourself first and then move on, or do you need to move on and then you'll find that love and acceptance for yourself?
Okay. But those are very big, broad concepts. That's why I made us all think of that one thing. Okay, so you still have that one thing in your mind, right? Okay, so you take it out of your bag, and you're going
Get out of the
to
bag?
Yeah, take it out of the bag. Take it out.
Throw
now.
it against the wall?
No. We do not throw at anyone. Okay, Do
Break
not
the
throw.
problem up into pieces.
Okay, so we're going to try and do a little bit of art therapy here. So I'm going to combine different
wow.
things.
We're gonna draw
We have
faces.
Ashley here. Ashley, say hi.
Ashley, show your pretty face.
Yeah.
Everybody wants.
Yeah,
to.
camera's here.
Hey, last week we were at Tian Tian. This week we have Ashley.
Okay. So you have color pencils here.
Pencils? I'm not gonna.
Can I
we
get a
don't have
marker?
marker?
Color
Yeah.
pencils. There's markers.
I want
over
marker.
there.
What is that?
Pencils are.
No. This is markers for the boys.
Oh, it's glue.
What do you
no?
mean markers for the boys?
Glue here.
Oh, I got glue.
Glue? What are we
Yeah,
gluing?
you have glue.
Are there sparkles?
Oh wow. Sequins too? Would you like?
Yeah.
Ribbons?
Glitter. It's a bit
see?
Oh wow, she
Hey,
really
this one,
brought
we
glitter.
should go to your office and do this, no?
Okay.
'Cause
So
we're not allowed
to.
googly
Ouch.
eyes.
Yeah, eyes.
Googly
Oh, yeah.
eyes if you want.
Is that yours?
Oh, googly eyes. I want googly eyes.
This is what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. There you go. Markers. Real
Okay,
women's
okay.
markers.
We're gonna
Okay.
put it in the
Yeah,
center.
okay. I want googly
Okay.
eyes as well.
So we've got what it represents already.
Okay.
You're gonna draw what the burden looks
Oh.
like.
I was going to draw a puppy. Okay.
Does your burden look like a
No.
puppy?
No.
Okay. You're gonna represent it. So you need to give it some form and some life.
I can't think of anything.
This one.
You must have some sort of burden.
I'm alone. What burden? Wow.
He's free as a bird.
It's not always related to somebody else. It could be
Yeah.
related to your past, some mistake that you made that you can't
I've made
can't
many
forgive-
mistakes, but I
can't
don't look
forgive
back.
yourself for
No, definitely not.
that you hurt somebody.
I've hurt many people. But
There
then
you go.
I've
He
moved
doesn't
on.
care. He's got no conscience.
It's all in the past. Why do I keep on thinking about these things?
Are there sticky bits here or?
Yeah.
They are,
You can
right?
peel them off. No,
it's
good for
quite
him.
hard
I
to
mean,
peel,
you know,
yeah.
we laugh at that,
Yes.
but I got to say, I think
It takes a special
Glenn.
someone
no,
to.
I envy that aspect of him. I
Yeah,
envy the
to
fact
be
that
able
he
to move on.
can move on regardless without hanging on to those things. So you know we laugh at, oh, look at it, must be some sort of person, but no, just to people who actually deal with hurt and trauma and have trouble letting go. That is actually what we want and
Yep.
we wish.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I can't tell you the number of times I've woke up in the morning. I wish
I
I,
can't
just
do this.
didn't care. I wish I could care less,
Okay,
bro.
bro.
I really do.
We hang out more often,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh my gosh! Please don't turn him into a Glenn 2.0. Okay, so
You
we're
can
supposed to
use
draw.
the glue, I think, to just.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
use
doesn't
the
stick very well,
glue.
even though it's sticky.
Yeah,
it
I think
doesn't
just
stick
use
very
the
well.
glue
So
and
clever.
stick it.
I
Yeah,
don't know why I didn't think of that.
yeah. You've got your personal glue there.
No, so no opening. I feel like I haven't done art and craft for a while.
Right? Okay, my hands are sweaty. Oh no, Ashley, I need your help. I've got sweaty palms.
So we're supposed to draw on the rock what the person or the thing looks like.
Your burden, your
The
burden.
burden, not
You're
person.
no, do not draw the person. It is not the person that you want to let go of. It is the
But what if it is a person that you want to let go of?
person represents the issue that
But the
But the person is responsible for that issue.
okay, but when you
Yes,
say burden,
possible.
it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad thing, right? I mean, if
it's
I draw,
heavy. Yeah.
huh?
It's something heavy that you've
It's
been
heavy.
Is
carrying
that
around.
okay?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
cool,
yeah.
cool. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And it no longer serves its purpose. So
No
we want-
longer serves its purpose.
Yeah. It's a burden that you want to get rid
there,
of.
right? It no longer serves its purpose.
Wow.
Yeah, and I like what Tim says. Tim is very reflective. It's what you want to forgive yourself for. So I think Angel also mentioned that. What do you want to forgive yourself for? So we're gonna just put that onto. This is not pet rock. I know there's art and craft that use the rock and we draw pet rocks. That's
This is a very
different.
heavy pet rock if it was a pet rock.
Yes.
No, but I mean, you mentioned something about, it no longer serves its purpose. So
No.
going back
No, mine
earlier
still serves a purpose, but
to what I mentioned, like, for those of us who don't want to let go because we see, this pain, this, whatever it is that we're carrying as a way to remind us not to make those same mistakes.
Yes.
That in itself is a purpose.
Yes, but it takes up too much space in your brain because it's just, going round and round. It takes up too much data space,
Yeah.
for example. It's negative. Yeah. So it doesn't. So when we look at growth is neutral. Growth is also positive. Growth should not be negative. So a challenge doesn't mean that there is a lot of negativity.
Yep.
A challenge actually is neutral and can even be positive also. So when you have burdens like that and we mistake them as purpose or we mistake them as challenges, but we beat ourselves up over it. We feel, shameful about it. We feel like, we cannot forgive ourselves for it. That is negative.
Yeah.
And that takes up too much space in our being. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I suppose step one would be first to figure out
Yes.
what it is,
Yes.
and exactly, the reason, why you're hanging on to it.
No, sometimes the
No need a reason.
Don't need a reason?
No.
Okay.
Sometimes it just sits there, right? I mean, sometimes you think to
Yeah.
yourself, why am I still thinking about this? And you can't think of a reason why apart from the fact that you're hurt,
Yeah.
But the real reason is that, I mean, everybody else, if it concerns anybody else, has moved on from that situation
Correct.
except you.
Correct.
Mine looks like a little fish, actually.
It can be
So
whatever
cute.
you want. So if you find it
I'm
difficult,
done.
you can always see or write down what thoughts keep on coming back. So the thoughts, you can write words, you can, make it very visual.
Oh, this is really an art and craft.
Yes, yes.
And I like it because we're not told what to do. We are given the creativity to try and come up with whatever it is we can come
so
up.
the only parts would be the questions that you need to reflect on and to think about.
Mine is very simple.
Oh, why is Biscuit a weight in your heart?
Yeah, because he's getting older. And I always think about him.
Okay.
He's 15 years old and now he has to wear a diaper.
So that's the diaper on.
And yeah, I mean, I hang out with
dear.
him these days quite a bit, but I feel sad when I see like his legs are a bit weaker. He has to, he's got obviously incontinence. That's why he has to wear a diaper. And all those years we would go for our runs
yeah.
and walks in the evenings, but he can't do that anymore. But he still thinks he's a little boy, you know
Can
what I
you
mean?
put
But-
him in that little pram and take him with you?
Yeah, but that's not macho. I'm not going to put my boy in a pram.
That's no.
I would rather carry him, but yeah, every time I think about him, I feel that's the
traffic
thing
coming
that,
up,
that
guys.
makes me feel sad.
Traffic coming up.
So although Glenn says that I don't have anything, but actually you
found
do.
something.
Yeah, and this is it.
There's
Yep.
that impending loss that weighs on your heart.
That's coming, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, what's that?
What is that? Okay.
Oh,
Tim
What
has
is
drawn something.
looks like
very...
a snowman, right? This is supposed to be.
Olaf.
It's supposed to be me.
Okay.
Okay.
Me. It's supposed to be me.
And you want to let go of
Who
yourself?
looks like a little happy at the top, but then when you look at the bottom, he's screaming.
Okay, for those of you who are watching us on Facebook and YouTube, you can see what Tim has done on his rock.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And what are you screaming? What is it that you might want to let go of? Is it convenient to share? Okay, just
think
because it's public, right? So in the session, we get them to talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that we need to talk it so publicly.
No.
now.
I mean,
You can use code words.
Okay, so for instance, this is me, who is always very frustrated because he's anxious all the time, right?
Okay.
And like I mentioned before, things which have happened in the past, frustrations, things which are just eating me up. But then I also feel like these things haven't happened yet, so I'm overthinking them. It's anxiety. It's anxious
Okay.
me.
Okay.
Anxious Tim is what is my burden.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So
What can he
that's-
do though? I mean, if he's anxious all the time.
I mean, the very good thing is he recognizes it.
Meditate.
How does he want to? What is the next step for yourself? What are you allowing yourself to kind of, or permitting yourself to let go of? We cannot say anxiety because it was too much.
Okay,
for the
so
person.
for instance, I'll give you
Yeah.
an example, okay? And I'll just put it out there. Recently, my father passed away.
Okay.
Made me reflect a lot on my relationship with my dad. Some was good, some was bad. It's also made me kind of reflect on the kind of parent I want to be to my son. Because in many ways, I do not want to be the same kind of father that I was to my son. But it also drives me crazy, and this is where the anxious part comes in.
Yeah.
I don't know whether or not the decisions that I make for him might
How it might
make a
impact him.
better relationship with him than I did with my dad, or make it worse. And so every time I deal with my son, I always question, am I doing the right thing? All right. In my attempt to be as different of a father than my father was, am I doing a good job? And am I am I raising him well?
But then, I mean, only time will tell.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. There is
Right?
no textbook.
Yeah.
You know?
My question, because today is about letting go, would then be, when you say, am I doing the right thing?
Yes.
What is the wrong thing that you want to let go of? Where is it in your memory that you have found a wrong thing that you want to let go of?
Okay, I mean, in this particular context, yeah. So for many years, my father and I did not have the best relationship. I was not close, which is why I try to be as close of a dad to Charlie as possible. But I also recognize it was a different generation. You know, the way our parents treated us when we were young, it was very different, especially with men, fathers. You know, I mean, they weren't the most like, oh, you know, I love you, I'm proud of you, and stuff like that. You know, because they wanted to make you strong of character, right? And so I do question sometimes when I go completely in the opposite direction. I'm always giving my son the affirmation, the validation, but am I taking away that strength?
Is it too much?
Yes.
You're saying.
You know what I mean? Am I raising him to be a snowflake that always has to feel special?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll take the level 2, 3 one,
Yeah.
which is maybe Tim needs to let go of, you know, the screaming, right? Is the distrust in yourself. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Just do you.
Yes.
Don't compare it to
this
anyone
becomes,
else.
I need to let go of my distrust of myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
When
then, you know, something bad will happen. I'll go, see ya. Maybe you shouldn't have let go.
But that's not your
that's-
fault. It's
Yeah,
not your.
it's
It's not
not.
your doing. Things will
It's
happen.
being really hard on yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you learn how to trust yourself, then things will go wrong.
Yeah.
That becomes a challenge for us to then do it differently.
Yeah.
Because now we know.
You learn,
Because
yeah.
if we are, it's a very good point here, right? If we are not letting go and we attempt to skirt past, we never know what is right and what is wrong. We are actually narrowing our pathways, being very myopic, taking only one path and one path only. Yeah. And we don't learn how to adapt. So any challenges, we use the same way again.
Wow. Now that Dr. Jerry's coming in and I talk so much with her, I feel like, oh, Tim, you're a lot more messed up than you thought you were.
You know, bro, I think I've told Jerry this before. So when my father passed away,
Yeah.
I immediately went to see a psychiatrist. Because
Psychologist or
Psychiatrist.
Psychiatrist at that time.
psychiatrist.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I felt like I needed to resolve a few things. So same. I mean, like you, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you had a certain relationship with your father.
Yeah.
I had a great relationship with my father.
Yeah.
You know, and so this was like during COVID. He didn't even pass away here. He passed
Yeah.
away abroad. You know, and I was kind of like, you know, really sad. I could
Yeah.
feel like I was really sad, and I could feel that weight. You're talking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
a rock, a weight. You know,
yeah.
my heart and my mind as well. And I said I need to definitely see someone, you know, to talk to this person. And I went down. I had like a 1.5 hour session with this person. And right after that, right, he said, "Okay, Glenn, you don't need to come back and see me anymore. It's fine."
Just need a
You
few
know.
drinks.
And,
Because you got it off your chest.
I knew
You've
exactly
never spoken
what
about it before.
I wanted resolved.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Right.
but I knew the first thing is I knew I didn't want it to
Fester.
Yeah, to fester, and I needed to clear it immediately. And so yeah, so my father passed away like on I can't remember which day. Second day of the new year,
yeah.
and then it was like a day after that. I already made arrangements to go and see a psychiatrist already.
Wow.
And after
Yeah.
that, I felt so much better.
Yeah.
So I think maybe I think a lot of people they feel like they don't need it or they're ashamed to go and see a psychiatrist
That
or
you're
whatever.
ill or
I just
something,
want to say
yeah.
that no.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's the best thing ever.
It may not even be your father. It may be
Yep.
a lot of a combination of lots of other things that
Yeah.
you've been through and
Yeah.
stuff like
And
that.
it doesn't
you know?
have to be
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, you need to see the psychiatrist all the time. No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
sometimes one session or two sessions,
Yeah. You're
done.
you know, it
And-
suffice.
we resolve the unfinished business and it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what we want to illustrate today, right? Because it is very painless. It is not something that is very difficult. You don't need to deep dive too much. You know, there are different methods that we use in counseling, in therapy to work with the different issues. So this is one of the lighter ones.
And if you see a psychiatrist, they will give you like medication even. they'll ask you, do you want to? So
There
for
it
me, they
is.
asked me, no. They asked me if I wanted. No, I said no. It's okay. It's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Yeah. Do we have time to go through
Yeah, I think we have.
You know why I didn't take the medication?
Okay.
Because I have my alcohol.
There
I
you
was
go.
about to say yes. Yeah.
Okay. Do not follow that.
Okay, yeah. So when I started this, I wasn't sure what I was going to do, so I started with a clock,
Okay.
and the clock represents the past,
Okay.
and the eyes obviously are me,
Yeah.
and then the red arrow is my look into the past. So it's a very short arrow.
Oh,
if you see
right.
it,
I thought it was a bird.
No, just this little arrow from me to the clock
Yeah.
is that journey to the past.
okay.
Very short one. So I continued from there and started drawing this orange line.
Lines.
And the orange went round and round and round the rock till it meets the clock again. So what this
Okay.
represents is I need to let go of certain things in my past, that very short journey that I had, so that I can continue a longer future, which is what the clock now represents as well.
Yeah.
So
okay.
that short bit just goes to show that I have way more to experience for the future, which is a good future.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for that. I had
No
to-
worries. So
Oh.
we're going to put it further away. We don't need to hold it anymore.
Okay.
So once you know how kind of it looks like, it's no longer close to you anymore. You can put it further away. And what I want to say is placing the stone down doesn't mean the experience never happened. Okay? So it simply represents you're making a conscious choice not to carry that burden with you. So we're all going to consciously put it further away from us. Okay? So you're going to put it there and you're going to make space for something new to happen. Yeah. So it's there. And what I do want to say is that you don't need to throw it away as yet, because many people say throw away.
burn it or whatever. Yeah.
You know, tear it up, No, you don't need to throw it away, because there is still a lot of processing that your body and your brain needs to do. So just leave it there.
Okay.
Until you're ready, in your own time, not somebody else's time, you get rid of it.
We were talking earlier about limited bandwidth, and that's why we need to release, these burdens. But do you think that making space, once you get rid of that burden, may now open you up to a new burden?
You see?
I'm sorry, I'm not saying that just to,
Open it up to new great experiences.
Yeah, but this is him.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Good question. So
You
I
cannot
knew-
be a psychologist. You cannot be a You won't have the patience to be a psychologist.
No, I'll be crying all the time.
So what Tim says is a fear
Yeah.
that makes us hold on to the old one, right? So that's one, right? But when you process it properly, then new ways of dealing with challenges will support you. Yeah, because there will always be a new challenge. There will always be somebody that comes and attack you. There will be new
Burdens and stuff, yeah.
experiences that would come along the way, and we cannot prevent that. But we don't want to collect stones throughout our lives. That
Yeah.
would be so tiring.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right? So when we say lay it down, what does that mean? You've processed that, you've learned how to deal with it. So when a new situation or even a crisis comes,
Oh, girlfriend.
or girlfriend,
Well, you're equipped with all the
You're
things that you've learned before
Yes.
to deal with the new burdens,
correct,
right?
correct. You do not collect another stone. So maybe the next one becomes just a tinier pebble.
Right.
nice.
Okay, stand by. We're going back on air.
Yes. So if done our processing for today, you know, and you can, you know, throw them away when you want to. I repeat, okay? Yeah, so I hope everybody had a great time also.
No, I actually feel, I mean, like, for me, my burden has been something that has been with me for a long, long time. So I actually feel like just doing this little exercise has already made me feel lighter.
Okay.
You know, because I see that there's more in the future
Yes.
to be thankful for, although I don't know what that might be, than the past to be, you know, to let go.
But you see, have you ever seen a psychiatrist
No,
or a psychologist? Never, right?
Never.
Can you imagine if you had seen like
Oh my goodness.
a psychologist much
Early
earlier?
on, yeah.
Maybe you won't even have this issue right now.
Maybe
You know,
I won't. Yeah,
seriously.
maybe I won't. Yeah.
So don't procrastinate already. Even
Okay.
now, Tim.
Yep.
Seriously, just if you really need like someone to listen to you and give you some advice, go and see
speak.
someone.
Speak to someone.
It really.
I'm a
it
bit
will
worried
really
if I go and see a psychiatrist, walk into her doors, I may never leave.
And it could be anyone, right? It could be just somebody to speak to, right? It doesn't need
Yes.
to be a psychologist or a
It's
psychiatrist or
important.
anyone. Yeah.
And don't speak to your friends. Your friends are usually useless. I mean,
Your
They-
pastor.
they're different. It's different, you know. It's
Yeah,
a-
they have a different role to
Yeah.
play.
Correct.
Yes.
They are,
Yes.
yeah, they won't be objective.
Yeah. So don't tell me like your
Oh, okay,
problems. Or
okay.
I
No,
don't
no.
think I'll be much help. But hanging out, we go to a bar together, no problem.
Yes. You'll
Talk
be
to the glass.
You need another. Exactly.
Talk to the glass.
Ask for another glass.
Correct. We work out together, we drink together, no problem. But then anything more than that, go and look for a therapist from Dr. Geraldine.
Ayo.
Professional help. Okay, Dr. Jerry, any final words?
Yes, so from Carl Jung, one of the founding fathers of psychology, and he says, I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become.
Nice.
Kaohsiung sounds like a city in China.
He's very famous.
Thank you, Dr. Geraldine Tan.
Hey,
Yes, and I'll
thank
be back
you.
next week.
Yes.
All right.